Hey there YouTube, this is Derek, or Leica101. Welcome back to my channel, and happy May the 4th. So May the 4th be with you. If you're just tuning in, this is my second video for May the 4th. You can go back and watch my other one, if you want to. It's about greatest Star Wars races. This video is going to be a slightly more serious topic, however, and it's going to be a quick video about my thoughts on D&D Next. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. There's not a whole lot of information out there to the public due to the fact that they're keeping it all under wraps right now with the playtesting. I'm not part of the playtesting. However, given that I came in on playing role-playing games on D&D 2nd Edition with a short binge in 3.5, quick little dabble into 4th, and sticking pretty heavily with Pathfinder. Now, that said, you may be wondering why I'm talking about D&D Next. But I want to talk about it for several reasons. The first being that even though I play Pathfinder the most right now, and I will champion Pathfinder, wholeheartedly to anybody who wants to learn how to play the game of tabletop role-playing games. Anytime somebody asks me, "Oh, hey, what are you doing on Friday?" and I know I'm either playing in a game or running a game, I don't say I'm playing Pathfinder. I say I'm going to go play some Dungeons and Dragons, or I'm going to go play some D&D. Immediately they know what I'm talking about. So the reason why I want to talk about D&D Next is because of its iconic nature. D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, is always going to be a staple. It's going to be what people talk about because it's the stereotype of tabletop role-playing games. It's Dungeons and Dragons. You guys know what I'm talking about. So recently, within the past, I think it's the past week or two, some startling news has come out from the D&D Next forums, I suppose. And that is the news that Monty Cook has left D&D Next. Those of you who don't know who Monty Cook is, he's done extensive work in 2nd Edition, 3.5, 4th Edition, Pathfinder. He's written some of the greatest books for 3.5 in terms of on the OGL or just for D&D in general. That man's a genius when it comes to tabletop role-playing games. And the fact that he left Wizards of the Coast and the project of D&D Next under, I believe the quote was something along the lines of difference of opinions, shows a lot of things about D&D Next. It says a lot. And it could be good or bad. The focal point that everyone at Wizards of the Coast makes about D&D Next right now is the fact that they're trying to incorporate the best of every version of D&D into a single game. I applaud them for that, and it has the potential to be, quite honestly, the greatest game in terms of tabletop role-playing ever created. 4th Edition brought a lot of tools to the table to make the behind-the-screens aspect, the DMing side of things, so easy, so simple, in terms of encounter building, in terms of treasure, in terms of everything behind the screen, so simple. However, I feel they lost the players and they really upped the power curve. 3.5 brought in a lot of good things. The skills and classes went exponential. The source books went exponential. They had source books for everything. So they have a lot to draw from in terms of that. Now, 2nd Edition, what really got me with 2nd Edition was the plethora of not only just how skills worked, but every skill had some importance somewhere. I feel in 3.5 and Pathfinder, 4th Edition certain skills really taper off. I mean, how many times have I really used a profession skill? How many times have I really used a craft skill? Just things of that nature, but 2nd Edition made it a point to always have something that you could do with those skills. So, and it wasn't just that. I feel that, 2nd Edition, each of the editions has something that it brought really good to the table. So if you can combine all those elements together and really create a strong foundation for D&D Next, it's going to be great. I've listened and tried to keep track of what's happening with D&D Next. But it runs a great risk in terms of what they're trying to do and if the project fails. I'm still going to give it a shot, even though Monty Cook left. Monty's a great guy, a lot of respect for him. But just because he jumped off the project doesn't mean I'm gonna jump off the bandwagon of Dungeons and Dragons and not give D&D Next a shot. So what's really this video is about is trying to get everyone's assessment, their initial assessment right now at this early point of what your all's view of D&D Next really is. Are you going to give it a shot? Do you think it's going to be like 4th edition and just go ballistic and where everyone's just going to lose everybody? Do you think it's going to crash and burn and we're going to see the end of Wizards of the Coast and probably Dungeons and Dragons for a while? Which would be horrible for the industry? Or do you think it's going to skyrocket? Are you going to see some great stuff? Anybody who's a subscriber who just has found this video and is actually in the playtest or something, can you just, I know you can't really say much, but can you just kind of like give me a thumbs up, thumbs down on what you're thinking right now in terms of D&D Next, maybe? That'd be cool. I mean, I thought about jumping into playtest, but currently not running a group, so, and then I'm going away for the summer, going home, so I won't be in school and playing with anybody. So, yeah, guys, just give me your thoughts. This is another one of those videos where I just want your opinions. This is what May the 4th is all about. It's all about us getting together and trying to figure out what we all are interested in, what our thoughts are and everything. So, yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. I'm nervous for D&D Next, to be honest. I'm really nervous. But it has the great potential to be awesome, and it has the potential to be a great failure. So, I will definitely give it a shot. When the book comes out, I probably won't buy it initially. I'll go look at it in the bookstore, and then maybe if it, sparks my interest, I'll pick it up. But I'll have to see, it'll probably be one of those things that I either wait to see and play in, and then play test, kind of. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But this is just my thoughts on D&D Next. Currently, guys, let me know what you're thinking. Hit me up in the comments below. Hit me with a response video. This is Derek, or Like a 101. Happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. There's probably going to be 1 or 2 more videos for today. I'm a little busy. I apologize. But I'm going to be finishing my Dragon Rider campaign today. And I know those videos have been behind. I'm going to catch you guys up. There's awesomeness happening over there. I'm this close to the vengeance, guys. I'm this close. It's complicated. I'll explain everything later. So, as always, this is Derek, Like a 101. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so if you want to subscribe. That's awesome. Talk to you guys later. Happy May the 4th.